Wow, seems like it's been forever since we've been here doing trash talk, but huh, I guess it was just last Tuesday.
It's a new month too. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
time. It felt like it went from June to September like that, you know?
Yeah. You're right. I kind of remember doing shows at the beginning of the summer, and we were talking about, well, where are you going to go this summer, and what's there for the kids to do it, and all of a sudden, boom, kids are back in school, and it's we're what 3 months away from Christmas.
Okay, you didn't need to go there. That's inappropriate. I don't need to
Well, and
talk about
not
that.
well, not only that, but
Christ.
I actually, if you noticed in the food stores and
I don't
everything,
want I don't want to
the
talk about it.
Halloween candy displays
Stop.
going up,
Look, here's the thing.
but that's your holiday.
That's my holiday, and
That
it's okay to start in September, but they started in August. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff. I'll give it to Starbucks this year. They did not release their pumpkin spice latte till September. Dunkin' Donuts released it on the 27th or something.
Yeah, I
Um,
just saw that because Starbucks is usually jumps
they
on it,
jump and they
and
held it,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm okay with it because, especially us in Texas, it's still 90 outside. I'm not thinking of my favorite holiday, although I am right now, guys, drinking a cold brew pumpkin from Stoke. So, you know what? It's September officially. Summer's over after Labor Day. In my opinion, it's done. The heat might be there, but let's ease our way into the most amazing month of all time,
You you
October.
you are the living trailer for what's to come at all the coffee shops.
Yes, I'm
You
ready.
know, he's out there. I got it here. More to come. Stay tuned. Coming coming to a coffee shop near you.
Yeah, it's that's what my bank account says too.
Yeah. Well, so hey, we made it through another Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
And all what did you do? Did you hang around? Did you go someplace?
No, we hung out low, I mean, my son's got, he's in school now. So,
Wait a minute.
um,
Your son's how old?
yeah, well, he'll be 5 at the end of September here. So,
Five. So he's in what, preschool?
yeah, pre-K, rocking it. A couple
Get,
weeks now. So,
getting down and
uh,
dirty with all the other kids now, huh?
yeah, it's wild, So Labor Day to me, I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go? I don't want to go hit like a lake or a beach or day camp. That's what everybody does, especially because it is kind of the end. It caps it
It,
off,
yeah,
and
it's the last holiday weekend that it is usually warm enough to do outside picnic, beach
yes,
type boating, whatever activities.
whatever. Yeah. If he wasn't with me, I was gonna do a lot of yard work, but instead we played outside. We got real messy, played outside, hung out, played a lot of games inside, just really low key, went for some walks, and just really enjoyed the day and get him ready for this morning as he went to school. So
Well, you're in a new location now, so you got lots of really neat stuff that's local to walk around and see,
love
places to
it. I
eat,
love it.
places, parks to go to,
Yeah,
and all. It's pretty cool area right down there. The
absolutely.
you
Yeah, I
is
love it.
yeah
I
you
love it.
you're now part of the rail district.
I know, I used to kind of make fun of that name, to be honest with you. I still kind of do.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna give it to them. There are things. Hey, did you know, before we get too far off, did you know that there's a brewery actually coming in walking distance from my location, my house? It's literally across the street.
is it that new building that's going in or something around the corner? Well, one of the uh, what's his name's uh, buildings that he's building.
No, no, no. This is
Not
so the building that's got the great mural of the old gas station with Marty
right,
McFly.
right. Yeah.
It's in that building.
Ah,
I
okay.
mean, you want to talk about like just across the street from me, just across from, my favorite coffee shop. Yeah, I didn't know. I knew that there had been talks, but I had no idea what process they've been in. I've kind of been out of that game for a while. And I walked by and I saw the sign, and it's called Three Empires Brewing. And I saw a guy walk out. I don't want to drop names, but we were talking and he gave me the lowdown. So look, as soon as they open, you guys know I'll be there.
Hey, maybe we'll go over there. We'll do a show from over there
You
saying,
are
hey,
you're already thinking ahead. I'm like, they're gonna
yeah,
do food trucks and live music. Yeah, we'll be there.
coffee, food trucks, tacos. You got probably 5 different
Beer.
places within walking distance of your place to get tacos, beer,
Oh,
coffee,
great food, shopping, the
bakeries.
bakeries, the barber for not me, but for Luke. Although I go occasionally with him and I let them shave my head, so I don't have to do it, you know. And then we walk to FC Dallas. I mean, it's anyway. That's enough of my life.
Yeah.
So
No. But so I mean, you guys get up and wonder, hey, where do we want to go that we can walk to?
that's
Like
it.
anywhere from
Yeah.
2 to 4 blocks. You got all kind. It's like because you are in the rail district
I am. I
now.
am a rail district resident. So, guys, don't stalk me though. Don't come look for me. All you
You
fans
may
out
you
there.
may have to get a T-shirt. So it says, "I'm a Rayleigh."
I know. We should. I don't know. They're going to be like, "Are you Israeli?" Or
Talk
I
talk to
might
your
be.
friends over at Tumbleweed Connection. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll
Come on,
come up with
tumbleweeder.
yeah. I'm a Rayleigh.
What about you? What'd you do for Labor Day? Do you
Did
do
the same
anything?
thing. Just well, I laid low because Lauren went out of town. She went to visit her mom,
Oh, she
and
left
all,
you.
and yeah, and her mom's going to be 102.
I love
So
that,
she
man. That's
flew
great.
down to Florida to spend some time with her. And you would think going to visit your 102-year-old mother, you would just kind of spend a lot of time sitting in a chair talking and reading the paper. Her mother has got every day planned out. We're going to go out for lunch here. We're going to dinner here. We're going to go to the mall.
I love
Uh,
it.
you know, it's Lauren. Lauren comes back and she is drained. She's
Man,
ready.
she better step it up. If her mom can do all this stuff, then she better. But you know what? Her mom probably waits for this. Like, I mean, I know
Oh
she has
yeah.
friends down there, but she's probably like, you know what? But her mom's probably done at 7 o'clock. I'm out,
Well, her other sister is nearby.
Oh,
Her other
cool.
sister lives in Florida nearby. So when Lauren comes in, it's not only does Lauren kind of spend all that time with mom, but it gives Linda, her sister, a break.
A little break, a little timeout.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. I
But
get
no, they had a great time together and all, and I kind of laid back, spent a little time with my grandson, spent some time with the dog walking around the neighborhood, and it's I still can't quite wrap my hands around this Labor Day holiday.
me neither.
I'm not quite sure. It actually it was originally started as a socialist get together. Back that
I
you've heard of
know.
May Day, and
Yes.
May Day was a workers' celebration in Europe and in Russia and all. But America, the in the late 1800s, it was the labor unions that got together and said, "Hey, we should have a parade to celebrate all the good things
All
that
the
we do."
workers and the good things that they do.
Yeah, and I keep thinking to myself, wait a minute, you get a day off of work to celebrate the fact that you have a job.
Yeah, but you
Uh,
don't. Here's the thing, though. Think about it. Most jobs, you have to fit in this window to get that day off work. Retail's not closed. Restaurants aren't closed.
well,
Coffee shops aren't closed.
yeah, but well, I mean, a lot of restaurants are closed on Mondays anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, not really. Just the ones that I mean, it all depends. But if you look around, just let's look around here. None of these restaurants are closed on Mondays. They're open, and they're definitely going to be open on Labor Day because everybody's off.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
Well,
everybody that works in a bank, for the schools, or the government's off. But all the real workers, no offense to the teachers, all the real workers that are busting their butts, they got to go to work.
but then over the years that became another one of those Monday holidays. It's
It's a
the
Monday
first
day,
Monday in
which is
September.
okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and then it becomes, well, if Monday is a holiday, then Saturday and Sunday can kind of be lumped together with that. And hey, like a lot of teachers and a lot of businesses say, well, we'll kind of take off Friday too and turn it into a long weekend. They like in the
Yes, the
schools.
schools have been doing that.
Yeah, that's like a teacher's something or other
Yeah,
day.
teacher, yeah, which means nothing. All they're gonna do
Right.
is hit happy hour, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, they go and they have coffee, and then they
Yeah,
say
sure.
goodbye, taking off for the weekend
We used to not start school back in Michigan. We didn't start till after
till
Labor Day.
after Labor Day. Right, right.
Not in Texas. I mean, they've been going for a couple weeks now.
If
You
I
know, now they get
remember,
out earlier.
yeah, I remember as a kid, Labor Day weekend, the malls, the Kmart, the
Oh,
Woolworths, the every one of the department stores was jammed because that's
back
when
to school.
they were all pushing last minute deals before the kids went back to school. So, buy two pair of slacks, get one free or something like that. And everything that the kids needed to go back to school. But now they start pushing that the 4th of July.
Well, and then the other thing too, like especially for me back in Michigan, you know, us up north, you know, Labor Day is huge. You hit the Great Lakes, you know, you go on any lake. You've got picnics. You go up north. It's the last like, hey, we're going to transition because we know, being from the north, what's coming. Summer is over. We
Right.
know we've got a really good fall and we know how long winter's going to be here. So it's kind of the last weekend to get that stuff. You close the pool, you kind of, you know what I mean?
You're right.
And here in Texas, it's vastly different. I'm not to say that they don't go to the lake and all that, but you're still swimming. I mean, Luke and I were swimming in October last year. So the pool didn't even close then. The kids have already been back to school. So it's kind of a different feel.
By the way, speaking of lakes, you and Luke have been down to that lake or stream or whatever it is, the dinosaur lake.
We've go to Glen Rose quite a bit. Dinosaur Valley State Park, one of my favorite state parks there.
Yep.
Great hiking, great camping, great
They
dinosaur fossils everywhere.
Yeah, and dinosaur tracks and all in the floor of the
It's
lake.
amazing. It's
Did you
amazing.
see the report about a week ago
I
that that
did.
that lake had completely dried up, and so all of those dinosaur tracks and prints and everything were dry, and they were completely visible. You didn't have to look at them through the water.
What made that part even more exciting was that those tracks were different than the ones that we've always see there, and so, because they were newly discovered.
Right.
They said that those tracks were actually some of the oldest tracks they've ever found. Within 24 hours, they were covered up with water though, because we got um, that big rain that hit us. So now
Oh,
they're covered. You can't see those. You can see the other ones, and you can see some of the stuff that's in the side of the hills and all that, but you can't see those. But they got to work on them because of the drought. That's been one of the coolest things with the drought in several places in the country, is that they're discovering so many cool things. And yeah, that really excited me. I was excited about that news.
there was some guy that found a boat that he lost about 12 years ago.
Did you hear
The
about
lake
all
dried
those?
up and he says, "Oh, there's my boat."
Well, look at what's going on in Lake Mead. How many bodies they found?
Yeah.
And they
For,
found, like, they're finding all these old bodies. Some of them are from people that drowned. Others are in barrels. We already know. We already know what that is.
no, those were the people that kind of walked out of the casino owing a lot of money.
Yeah, those were the people. Yeah, that was back in the good days when the mob ran the Vegas, you know, and they got rid of the riffraff. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that was. I feel like we should call those guys again, but
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Come on, we're going for a little ride.
I mean, and now Lake Mead's like, I mean, they actually had a sign that said, please don't dive from this ledge that used to be covered in water. Now it's so far below. I'm like, yeah, please don't dive from that ledge, because Lake Mead's, it's dry. It's gone. I mean,
They've been telling you don't to dive from that ledge. Now you know why,
yeah, exactly. But
because you can see
yeah,
what's. Did
I
they
do
say?
miss that part of Labor Day though. I do miss being, I would not mind being up north for Labor Day. I think it just meant something a little bit more to me being up north because of what I grew up in, you know?
Yeah, and depending on how the weather patterns have been, Labor Day is also kind of the start of the leaves, some of the leaves changing color. If it's
Sure.
you get a little bit of a cold snap up there, then the leaves start to change colors, and then as you get a little closer to October, that's when the colors all
Everything.
come out.
I miss that. I mean, this is approaching this favorite section of year for me. I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, you know what? I'm confused by Labor Day too, though, because like I don't know. It's like we're celebrating all the employees and the work and the amazing stuff our country did. Meanwhile, like everybody's broke. They can't afford anything. Jobs suck. Bosses suck. Wages suck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks, America.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the holiday. You know,
Right. We just want to acknowledge you. But by the way, you got to be here at 8 a.m.
yeah, I got nothing. I sucked up a couple of beers and I had a cheap
Right.
old pizza and
Right.
everything. Whoopee, that was Labor Day.
And you're not getting paid for it either in the day off. We're not paying you. There's no holiday pay. Just show up, okay? And do the job of 3 people. Awesome. Yippee for Labor Day. Can't wait.
Yes. Yeah. We should do this once a month, right?
Right. No kidding. So basically, it's just another Monday, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's just another Monday and it's another Monday holiday. And
Right.
it's also now 3 days where all the malls and every business around is having a 3-day holiday
Oh, yeah.
sale.
Yep.
And all it is the same sale that they had 4th of July. They just renamed it.
And
And
Memorial Day. They have
yeah,
the same day.
right. Yeah. And guess what? Come back in a few weeks and it's going to be the Halloween
Absolutely. And then we'll have the
specials too.
holiday sale. You know what, too? I just found out recently, after all these years, I either never looked it up or cared. The whole white after Labor Day thing, don't wear white after Labor Day. I had no idea what that meant.
Unless you live in Florida.
Well, yeah, nobody can help anybody
Yeah.
there. But
Yeah.
I just didn't know, and I found out that really it was more or less very simplistic. It was a simple fact of that they were changing into the darker winter fall colors, and that's why. And it was white was kind of the springy summer
Memorial
lighthearted.
Day
But
to
as,
Labor Day. You're right.
yeah,
Right.
I didn't know that. It was just some stupid basic thing.
Well, but I think that was also kind of manufactured by the garment, union of the country because they wanted you to be in the stores on Labor Day weekend buying all the fall colors.
See, it's all about corporate America. Every holiday, if you look back to it, not everyone, I shouldn't say that, but these Labor Day, if you look back on it, it's all about corporations, man. It's not about the employees. Like, it's not about America.
Yeah.
Man, I kind of hate Labor Day now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, Hallmark still had something to do with it because
I'm
they
getting
got
angry
cards
over here.
for every holiday. But by the way, just in passing, all of the great minds in the garment district all got together. Every year they determine what is going to be the color for fall. So all these brilliant minds, we just went through 2 years of COVID and everything, and the number one color for this fall,
Stop it.
gray.
Where did you? I didn't even see that. I'm surprised. That's shocking, by the way.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah. Yeah. So all the guys are supposed to go out and not wear blue jeans. Now you got to get gray jeans and gray slacks and a gray ties and all. And the ladies have got a hard grays and then the soft grays. And I'm thinking if there was one color that was so boring, it would probably be gray.
Like, hey guys, would you like to look like a rainstorm?
Yeah. You want to look like leftover silt from the COVID pandemic,
Yeah, let me look like an ashtray after I just smoked a stogie here. Right. Let me put this gray pants on. That sounds awful. I'm not doing it, by the way. I go against the grain. And by the way, I never wear pants anyway. I mean that in more than one way. But
we haven't been wearing pants on this show for years.
No, it's December. I got shorts on. I mean, what do you want from me?
By the way, speaking of years, next week.
Is it next week?
The big 2 for us.
I know. Can you believe it, guys? We've got a
2 years old.
Huge show coming up.
Yep. We're going to have a great show. We're going to reminisce and talk about it. You don't want to miss this show next week because we're going to talk about what we've been talking about for 2 years, right?
And what we're going to do.
Right from the very big beginning, right from the beginning, some of our early shows.
Oh yeah. God.
And our meteoric rise to fame.
That's true. It's just climbing each of the steps slowly.
Yes. What are we up to? Step number 4?
Yeah. I can almost reach the light bulb.
Yes. This is our stairway to heaven.
Great. Well, that's because they're not sure. They're like, we don't know.
Well, that's because we missed the escalator and the elevator.
And we gave these guys plenty of opportunities, put them on the slow steps.
Yeah. All right. So go make it a good day, make it a good week, and come back next week for our anniversary show right here of Trash Talk. Catch you
Crazy.
then. Bye.